get to the substance of this meeting. The substance of this meeting is this. We all want to benefit, and I know everybody is tired of running down to the immigration office every couple of months, getting, harsh treatment, sometimes indignant treatment or whatever. You're tired of that. You want to come here and get the benefits and concessions that Ghanaians get. And I will tell you right now, if you don't know it, this is the importance of getting this citizenship. Right now, the African continent is moving toward one government, whereas you will be able to travel the whole of Africa without any visa or anything. But right now, within the whole 15 to 16 state region of ECOWAS, I mean, and we're talking about a multi-trillion-dollar economy from Gabon all the way up to Senegal, Niger, and the states here included. Ghanaians, all of the ECOWAS members have the right with the passport to travel freely in and out of these countries, to go there, to open up a business, to do trading, etc. And we of the African Diaspora community is relegated to the background, marginalized, and don't have the opportunity to do that. And we got the skills. And they know we have the skills to do that. And I know many of you are very, very impatient, and you have so much stamina, skills, and you want to do, but there are impediments before you, and you cannot do it. And I think many have experienced that. Is that not so? Yes. Some of the impediments in terms of the immigration laws. You understand what I'm saying? So if you can get over that hurdle, I know we can help to build this nation and the whole of Africa because of the experiences that we have had. There is a perceptive view by many of us that they owe us. I mean, when you get down to the bottom line, but we're not here to do the blame game. You have to understand that Ghana has a conservative posture, and there are international protocols in the legal system of Ghana, or this jurisprudence is based on the British jurisprudence law. And if you ever saw anything, how Britain struts her stuff, they believe in protocol. Protocols is extremely important. So you can't come in and tell the immigration, Charlie, they sold my people into slavery. We went out of here without any visas. Why should I have to come back and make a visa? I want to be a citizen here. I suffered 400 years. Man, they don't hear that. They don't hear that. They look at this and say, sir, according to Ghana section, Immigration Law 10.1, Act 591, 2000, you get in line with the others. I'm giving you this little brief so that it can conscientize you and sensitize you to what has been happening over the decades. The former head of state, J.J. Rawlings, and I have him on video to show you that it's a fact, that in the first Emancipation Day celebration, August 1st, 1998, and I quote what he said, and he said it in front of a huge audience, that any African country that refuses to accept a black African of African slave descendancy is immoral and unethical. They should never do that. So you have to understand, Ghana has a history of freedom and justice. And I know some of you may challenge that, but don't take that lightly. I'm not talking about the average Ghanaian in the street. But when you get into government here, they have protocols. They take it. They pride themselves. Nelson Mandela had a passport from Ghana. Robert Mugabe had a passport from Ghana. The freedom fighters of South Africa all came here to Ghana when Nkrumah was here. And they enshrined that in the Constitution of Ghana to support the freedom fighters or any people who are being oppressed. They feel that it's the obligation of the state to support them. Some of you do not know that. I mean, this is a fact. But if you expect the Ghanaians to come and tell you that, no, but I'm telling you at the highest level. So they know about our plight. But the fact of the matter is, during this tourism and this olive branch that was stretched out to us in the 90s had a lot of particularly African Americans and many Jamaicans, very excited about coming. They were spending their money because they felt that they were going to get something in return. And at the end of it all, they come to find out that the government did not give the citizenship. And so this is why in tourism, many of the tourists that used to come here refused to come. If you ever saw the film of the Great Homecoming of the First Emancipation in 1998, Charlie, the zest, the zeal, the thunder in Ghanaians and Africans in the diaspora was just like one. But it fizzled out after the year 2000. And we need to make some noise. I'm telling you this right now. The Lebanese who have been here, for God's sake, nobody knows how long, but the Lebanese community, and we know that they are very prejudiced in their existence here. I don't have to tell any of you that. But I won't get into the dynamics of the little subtle racism. But the fact of the matter, they can come on Metro TV at the Prime News and give 50 footballs to the Ghana Football Association. It says, ladies and gentlemen, the Lebanese community of Ghana has given 50 footballs to the Ghana Football Association. Hey! Everybody clap. The Lebanese are good people. They've given something. You see, but we sit in the background, and I know what we have given. I mean, I lost count in the 90s of the contributions that Africans in the diaspora have been making to this nation. I'm talking about the 90s. And not to even talk about the remittance of Western Union and the bank transfers. We're contributing billions of dollars a year to this economy, and nobody knows. You don't make no noise. You got to let them know, I am not a burden to the state. I am an asset to Ghana. An asset to your very existence. And your new dispensation of democracy, I am an asset to that. By virtue of the fact, economically, I am supporting them. You said, well, really, Charlie? You support? Yes! Then if you want to know, how many of you know that the most solid financial foundation in Ghana historically, which is SNIT, are you familiar with SNIT? Mm-hmm. Do you know who was the founder of SNIT? Huh? An African American in 1954. Mm. Do you know all the street lights in the whole of Accra were put up? Afra, A-F-R-A, an African American who in Chroma Brown here, put up all the street lights. They didn't have street lights at the time of independence going all over the city. So there's a lot that we have done. And you need to be aware of this. I'm not saying you go out and beating the gong, we did this, did that, but I think, Brenda, when you said diversity, if we can come as a diverse collective voice to let them know that we are a benefit to the state, not a liability. Just like here, many of us have been here for years, and we've been dodging here, dodging there, and our papers are not straight. But the government has been very lenient because this government here doesn't have a very heinous record of attacking, particularly African Americans. I can tell you that now. They just go after some of the others who are out there as weed smokers or something like that. They deal with them. But by and large, they do not come down on African Americans here. And there's a reason for that, because there's a legacy behind that. Everything that glitters is not gold. It's been a history since independence in this country of some Africans of the diaspora who have been affiliated with foreign intelligence and tried to slip through the net as just a Pan-Africanist and one of us. Well, I'm just telling you right now, Ghana has a very tight-knit intelligence. They'll find out whether you are genuine or whether you're not. So you need to take these things into consideration. And that's been one of the scares not only of Ghana. Now listen to what I'm saying, because we all really are ambassadors or ambassadores. Is one of the scare things among African governments in the sub-region is what happened in Liberia. Do you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, what happened in Liberia? They opened up the doors for African Americans to come back. And African Americans just urinated. Excuse my saying this and using these words, but they just urinated on the country, and the end result, the country went into civil war, where over 200,000 people were murdered. And it goes back to that period where this thread line of the Monroe Doctrine and the missionaries bringing African Americans that had no consideration whatsoever for the indigenous ones who were on the ground. So also, and I heard this echoed by some, is you have some that are looking at dual citizenship, and you have some that are talking about citizenship.
Well, one government cannot give you dual citizenship. All Ghana can give you is Ghana citizenship. They can't give you citizenship in Ghana and the U.S. or Ghana and Jamaica. All they can give you, so the whole dual citizenship that's a misnomer. The Ghana government cannot give you dual citizenship. They can give you citizenship in Ghana. And then it comes to the country that you have your citizenship when you came here, to their policy on holding dual citizenship. The U.S. government has no policy against dual citizenship. So, but we're not asking Ghana for dual citizenship.
No, we're asking for citizenship.
We're asking for citizenship.
Yeah. So let us face the fact. We are a unique case of people, whether we like it or not. We are a unique case of people trying to repatriate to Ghana or Africa. Others who are applying for citizenship, other nationals, they have not spent a period of slavery, in slavery. And then another factor, Ghana itself, the Gold Coast, and Ghanaians are aware of this, was a major player in terms of our people being taken out by virtue of the forts and castles along the way. So when we put this in its proper perspective, who are we and what are we asking for? And I believe that Kwesi is in the same spirit of what we're talking about. We are asking for citizenship by virtue of the fact we feel that our roots are in this country. Many of us adamantly feel that our bloodline, DNA, and some have already done DNA testing. And I can point to some of the African Diaspora that I know here, and it was traced back to various regions of Ghana. So we are making the claim that our roots are from this area. It is a historical fact. During the zenith of the slave trade, there were 66 slave forts between Senegal, which was called Upper Guinea, down to Angola, which was called Lower Guinea. Now I want to give you the number. There was 66. Ghana, the Gold Coast, had 46 of the 66. So you do the mathematics. Do the mathematics. And anyone in immigration wants to challenge you on that, you tell them, go to the George Patmore Library, go to any research library to prove it. So there's something that is implications here that the Africans of the diaspora in the Americas either are from Ghana or came through Ghana and being taken over. And they know this.
That's right.
They know this. So this is a documented fact that Ghana had 40 and 26 of those structures are standing today, including the old presidential palace, Christian Borg. You understand what I mean? Ghana government, every government that's been in power in Ghana, they are not ignorant of the slave trade dynamics that took place here and the amount and numbers of Africans who were taken out of here and went over there. I mean, that's why we have Panafest, the festival. That's why we have emancipation. All of those are reflecting that something happened along the coast. And then we go to the numbers. And they know that the number of slave forts, they were not for Florence and Nightingale castles. These were slave dungeons for holding people, and they had the lion's share of them. Go to Nigeria, Baduguri, and one other place. In the Calabar. They had 2. Go to Senegal, they got 1. Gorée. But you come to Ghana, they have 46. Yes! 46 out of the 66. So that's what I'm saying. You know, you have to stand up and let them know that I have a right to be here. My roots are from here. And I'm not going to back down off of that. And Ghana takes a pride in being fair for freedom and justice. is the hallmark. You understand? They don't want a diplomatic road on that.